Hello, it's Mark from Cars and Cameras, and that's some amazing footage from the new Sony a7S III. I've been waiting for this camera for years, so let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing and take a look and see what you get. You can see you get all your Sony standard stuff. This is an adapter, so when you hard mount a HDMI cable on there, you don't rip it out of the socket on the camera. That's a USB-C, and that's pretty self-explanatory. And the nice thing about these models is they give you a separate charger, which is very nice. Now, back with the a7S II, you got two batteries, and in here, it only comes with one. The new Z battery, you get just one. But it is a good one. It does last a long time. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the showstopper here, and that is the a7S III. And like I said before, I'm really excited to test out this camera, see what it can do, and see how impressive it really is. So it feels really good in the hand. It is missing, I'm not really a big fan of battery grips, but I wish it had, kind of like an extra for your like pinky finger, basically just a little bit extra like you can get on the a7 III. But that flip out screen is pretty incredible. Now, this is some slow motion footage. This is 120p 4K footage slowed down, and it is incredible. As you can see here, this camera does a great job with the 120p 4K slow motion. You can't beat it. It's really detailed and sharp. So if you want to do slow motion, well, this is a great camera for it. It's doing it all internally and recording it straight to just a regular SD card, not using any of the other types of cards that you can use with this camera. I'm just testing it with the SD cards. So the buttons feel pretty good. Now, you can put it in a cage, as I've done here, which kind of helps out a little bit. Kind of makes the camera kind of easier to hold. But I noticed after using the cage for a little while, I started to get tired of it because while it doesn't really cover up this particular one, it does kind of cover up some of the buttons on top. You can still get to them, but it kind of gets in the way, and I kind of got tired of it. I usually, these types of cameras, like to keep them in cages, but I'm not really a big fan of this particular cage. It's fairly inexpensive. So let's look at some daytime 4K shots with the camera, and it looks great. This is with the Tamron 28 to 75, 2.8, great lens, E-mount lens. It does a very good job. Like I said, this is just a first look at the camera, just kind of see what it does, and it is pretty impressive. I do like this camera quite a bit. I do like the footage. The night footage is really, really incredible on this camera. You can really push it. But remember, when you're using this camera, you want to use it with some light. You want to light your shots. You're not just going to take it in total darkness. Your shots are going to look like crap. But overall, I do like the camera quite a bit. I do like the color science. It's a lot like the ZV-1. I think that was the first camera that kind of started with the new color science. I do see a little bit of yellow, and like I said, when I test these cameras out, I get a lot of requests. This, when I recorded everything, you see, it was all with the standard picture profile. I like to start there, and then, I'll try out the S-Logs and things like that. But, for the average user, a lot of people, they're not using those right away, so they're just kind of using the camera how it is out of the box. So basically, I have this one set at 4K 24p. Another great thing is there's almost no rolling shutter with this camera, which is a really cool feature because you got horrendous rolling shutter in the previous version of this camera, but on this one, you don't see it. So guys, there's my first look at the camera. There'll be more videos to come. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.